Hi viewers, today I am here with making a mango pickle, a part of the Bengali story Song of the Road, which was written by Bibhuti Bhushan Bandyopadhyay, which was screenplayed by the world famous Indian filmmaker Satyajit Ray, named Pathe Panjali. Let's start making a mango pickle. It was 8 or 9 in the morning. Hariha's son was playing by himself in the open veranda of the house when Duga called out suddenly from behind the jackfruit tree in the courtyard. Apu, Apu! She had just made an appearance after having been away from home all morning. Duga was now about 11. She was thin and darker than Apu. Glass bangles clinging on her arms, a none too clean saree, and windswept dry hair flying anyway. That was Duga. On her finely shaped face, her eyes shone large like her brother's. What's it? Asked Apu, jumping off the veranda in front of the house and coming up to her. Duga held a half coconut shell in her hands. She lowered it to show Apu its contents. Slices of tender green mango before the seed had hardened. Then in an undertone, is Ma back home the gut yet? No, said Apu, shaking his head. Can you fetch me a bit of oil and some salt? She asked him secretively. I'll pickle these. What did you get from them, Didi? Apu was delighted. They were lying on the ground just under the Sindurkundo tree. Now get me a pinch of salt and some oil. Will you? But Ma will give it to me if I bring down the oil pot from the shelf, replied Apu, scared. Run and get it fast. It will be a while before she's back. She's gone to wash the clothes. Hurry up. The shell, said Apu. Give me the shell. I'll pour it into the shell. You stand by the back door and keep a lookout. Mind you, don't spill any oil on the floor. Better be careful, otherwise Ma will know for sure you are such a good for nothing. When Apu came out of the house, Duga took the coconut shell from him and expertly got the mix of oil and salt into the mango slices. Here, put out your hand. Didi, are you going to eat all the rest yourself? Do you think you can get us a nice chili? I will give you an extra slice if you do. But how shall I get to the chilies, Didi? They are right up on the shelf. I can't even reach it. Don't bother. I will get some more mangoes later in the day. You know that tree by the pond? There is lots and lots of budding mangoes that will fall off in the afternoon sun. The back door opened with a sharp clang and Saboja was heard calling out, Duga! Oh Duga! That's Ma calling. Quick, go and see what's up. Finish it up over there. No, wait. You have got grains on salt all over your mouth. Wipe them away first. Duga heard her mother call out yet again. But there was no way she would reply, for her mouth was quite full. She began furiously devouring the slices of pickled mango. When she found that she still had many left, she hid behind the trunk of the jackfruit tree and started to gobble up the rest. Apu stood behind her frantically, swallowing his share, for there was no time to chew. As he ate, he smiled a guilty smile at her sister. You little monkey, she said to her brother, why don't you wipe your face clean? There is salt all over your face even now. Then, putting on a most innocent expression, she entered the house. What's it, Ma? She asked. And where had you gone? A wandering? May I know? Asked Sabojoya. And where is that monkey gone? I'm hungry, Ma, announced Apu, appearing suddenly. Now hold on, let me take a breath. Oh, Duga, go and check on the calf, will you? It has been lowing away. A little later, when she sat down in the veranda in front of the kitchen to cut up a cucumber for children, Apu flopped down next to her. Ma, do take some more of that white stuff out of the cucumber. It sticks in my mouth, he said. Duga spread out her palm to get her share and asked a little hesitantly, isn't there any more of the rice fry, Ma? Oh, it's impossible. All those tart mangoes have set my teeth on edge, began Apu. He stopped abruptly when he saw Duga frowning and winking at him. Where did you get mangoes from? Asked his mother. Apu was afraid to tell the truth. He looked questioningly at his sister, wondering what to reply. Sabojoya turned to her daughter and demanded, so you had gone out again? Duga paled. Ask him, I was just there by the jackfruit tree, and then just as you called. Fortunately, the conversation was cut short by the entry of the milkwoman Shorno. Come to milk the cow. Go catch the calf, said Sabojoya to her daughter. Apu followed her sister out to watch the cow being milked. As soon as he stepped into the outer courtyard, Duga landed him a smart blow on his back. You wretch, monkey! She made faces at him and mimicked him. All the starred mangoes have set my teeth on edge. Dumbo. No brains at all. Thank you. Meet again with a new reading material.